And a good day once again to all my viewers out there. This is video number 8 of my coverage of the 2019 floods. It is right now Sunday, April 21st, 2019. It's 4:22 p.m. and I'm now in the residential area of Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. So I was back there, and if you know from my 2017 video, this whole area, this whole street was inundated. So we're going to see what's going on here. We're going to see what kind of precautions are being taken. But here's a look at the water here. And this is what overflowed back in 2017. It was this area, and then there was another area where we're about to see where the park is. But look at this. This is significant. This is what we talked about in previous videos. This is all from the sewage system right here. That's why this water's collecting. And like I said, that's the majority of where the actual flooding comes from. So we're going to walk down to the park here. We're going to see if there's any breach at all, or any sign of a breach. We may see a pattern of water being, I guess, collected water in different areas. And usually that means there's a sewer there. There's a beautiful robin redbreast. So you can see here all these houses have these sandbags up. Something that's repeating itself, as I said, multiple areas. And we're going to go to the park here, which is right by the water, and we're going to see how high it is. Look at this. This basement here is already getting flooded. You can see this pump right there. And like I said, probably what's going on is all that water from the rivers, not just coming through the sewers, but the entire sewer system, and backing up into, these buildings' basements. So we're going to go to the park soon and check it out. This here, by the way, is a municipal building. This is where they have infrastructure like the telephone wires and all that. Yeah, because this is Bell, actually. This is the Bell building. The municipal building's coming up. But we're going to come to the park in a minute here, and we're going to see just how big that breach could be that's down here. And again, I will put a video down below comparing the 2017. A nice little link so you can see it. But look at this. They got all these sandbags up here. Obviously, infrastructure in there is very expensive. That's telephone equipment and all that. I wonder what this is in here. Yeah, I see there's a sewer there, and there's probably things in that sewer right there, that manhole, that they don't want to compromise. So we're coming up to the park that I want to see here. And that will give us a good idea, by the way, of what the breach is going to be like here when the water does eventually get to street level. So we're going to check it out here and see what we could see. Alright, so here we are by the water, a place that I filmed a few times in 2017, and you can see right here, this is actually the river coming up, because there's the river there, and you can see there's a perfect opening for it, perfect breach. Now when I was here the other night getting some video, I was able to go down to the lower level by the water. Look at all this water here that's coming in. So we definitely are experiencing a breach here. And you can see they put some sandbags up here, but they're not really effective because it's finding a way in the other side of those sandbags right here. Let's get a closer look here. Let's go over the sandbags. And let's go to the actual pier here. Yeah, so this whole area is completely inundated. And eventually the water is going to get so high that this walkway is not going to be open anymore. Now here's a beautiful view of the flooding in the distance. Look at that. You can see those little islands down there, completely submerged. And you're going to see when I do the video after the flooding, just how high this water actually is. Here's a good sign here. A good idea of how high that water is right here on this street lamp. I look how it's inching closer up onto that lawn right there. It's only a matter of time before that gets even higher. And like I said, this is going to be happening within the next day or two. So these waters are not done getting higher yet. And you can see here, it really hasn't been effective, that sandbag. And that's why I think it's time for municipalities to rethink their approach to flooding. And obviously the main thing is to stop building in flood zones, but I mean, it's kind of hard to move all these buildings around in one shot. So anyways, I'm going to keep you updated in the coming days, just to give you an idea what's happening here. All right, more videos to come.